It's Tennessee Frank.
Hey guys, Tennessee Frank here, bringing you a quick look at a power station. And no, it's not going to be this little guy. This is my GoLabs R150. It's rated at 160 watts and has 200 watt hours of power. And this is a small power station. But what we're going to actually look at today is this little guy. This is the Elecaenta. It's their Mars EM200. I don't know if EM stands for Elon Musk or not, but it's kind of curious it's named Mars EM, since he's so all fired up to get to Mars. But this little guy, like the name says, 200, it's a 200 watt power station, and it's 204 watt hours. And it's even smaller than this guy. I mean, we can compare sizes real quick. You can see it's way smaller. I mean, in all the dimensions and everything, quite a bit smaller. It even has two AC plug-ins, one with the little area for your ground, one without. It has 4 USB, 3 of them are the USB quick charge, and 1 is a USB type C, and this is an input and output, and we can turn this on. You can see it's charged fully, 100%. You have 3 DC outputs and then 1 input, 5521, so it'll be compatible with a lot of different power stations. But see, we can turn on the USB, see if any lights come on. I'm not really taking a close look at this yet, I just barely got this. But here's your DC. And then we do have an AC. Let's see if anything happens over here. Yeah, it's not really showing us if anything's happening. Okay, there we go. So there's AC. Let's see if DC turns on. Maybe we gotta hold it a second longer. Okay, you just barely touch it, and it can, and then here's your USB. And that's kind of the only thing you're going to get on that display. It's not going to have a lot like on the GoLabs. We can turn it on. Let me get it over here. On our GoLabs, there's your AC. You do have in and out for your wattage if you hook to a solar panel. This, you're not going to get that. Basically, it'll have a little meter above your 100 that'll kind of, like a little half a circle, that'll show it's charging. I'm sure when it's plugged in, and it'll be discharging. But the reason I wanted this, and the reason I decided to get something small, because you don't always need a huge power station, it's to run your little 12 volt compressor coolers. They run normally around 45-50 watts. That's all you need to run one of those. And with this, some of the accessories, you're going to get your little barrel plug, your car adapter. Of course, that'll plug into one of these 12 volts here. You do get your cigarette lighter plug to charge it. That plugs into this one corner here. They do give you an AC power brick. It's kind of bulky. But another option with this, which I went ahead and picked up, this power brick, is to go ahead and order one of these little Anchor 100 watt flip outs that's used for like your MacBooks and stuff. Comes with a cable, and you can see this with the cable, it's going to be quite a bit less than this to carry around, and this does a perfectly adequate job of charging that. 100 watts, plug it in, it charges it, so you don't have to carry this big power brick all over the place. You can carry something a little bit smaller. But you do get your manual, and it's in several different languages, but gives you your basic information. You can freeze frame and kind of read. You can see Mars EM200, 200 watt hour. It is lithium iron phosphate, so it's a good safe system. 3,000 charge cycles. Real nice, lightweight. If you're looking for something small, I think this would be ideal. It does have a light. If I can get the light to come on. Oh, there you go. You just got to hit it quick once, bright, lower, and then it does have your SOS to call in your UFOs and stuff. But these are real good. The main thing I keep this little guy here for, the little R150, I keep that by my chair, and whenever I need to charge a cell phone, I'll just plug into the USB-C, plug my phone in, charge my phone. When it runs down, I'll take it back out, hook it to a solar panel, and recharge it. So basically I'm charging my phones for free. But I thought, as small as this is, and it does have these little handles, small, lightweight, this will be real easy to throw into the truck when I'm going dove hunting. I'll pre-cool my little cooler overnight, put that in the truck in the back seat, and then plug it into here using this, and then get a little solar panel, put on the dash and plug into here. So basically this will just be used for pass-through power to keep my power station going. It'll just kind of keep the refrigerator going. So it'll keep my cooler running while I'm out hunting, so I don't have to worry about ice or anything. And you've seen my cooler reviews. Those are real handy. I love those little things. We use them whenever we have family over. We can put them out on the cabinet here and put drinks in them, so we don't have to take up room in the refrigerator. But it does come in a nice little box. Got all your information here. Price point on these, I believe, was like $129. There was a $10 coupon, so it was $119. And then I did have a bunch of points and a return that I did. So basically it didn't really cost me much at all. But yeah, if you just want to buy one outright, 120 bucks. Right there you go. You got a nice little unit, 200 watts, 200 watt hours. Plug it into a solar panel. You can keep some things running pretty good. Little, 12 volt compressor fridges, or keep your, your little tablets and phones charged. Real simple, real small, very compact. Perfect little addition. I mean, grab 2 or 3 of them. That way the kids can have one to keep their phones going. You have one to keep your phones going. And like I said, it does have AC. And we can test something. I wanted to go ahead and test something. I have my fan here that pulls 34 watts. I'm going to bring it here, and I'm just going to plug it in up here, since there's actually no ground, and we got the AC on. I'm going to go ahead and turn that fan on, and let's just see what happens here. Okay, here it's on low. Nope, just turn the display off. Okay, we got the AC on. Yeah, fan's running. Fan is running, no problem at all. We can kind of verify that. I'll just slide this around real quick. But yeah, you can see the fan's running right there. And it's running off this little tiny power station. I mean, these things are so useful. They're so handy to have. If you had a really small fan, let's say you got a really small fan, something that maybe would only pull 15 watts for, you're camping, it's hot, you want a little fan in your tent, this would probably be perfect. So, you know, I mean, you don't have to go huge to get usefulness out of these power stations. I know a lot of times we get caught up in, you know, we want a huge inverter in our power station, you know, 500 or 1,000 watts. We want tons of battery capacity. You can get by with these little ones if you plan things out right. I mean, you don't need a really big one. And I can always take that 30 amp hour battery I just picked up from EcoWorthy, plug it right in there, and it'll give me another 368 plus watt hours. So you add that to the 200, I'm looking at well over 500 watt hours from this little guy. So yeah, check these out. Elecaenta, they're well known for their solar panels. They make some pretty good solar panels. But this little unit here is not a bad little unit either. So like I always say, either we stand up for our rights or we can sit by and watch them go away. You all have an awesome rest of the day. We'll catch you later. TN.Frank out of here.